You already know the drill. I get all my weekly groceries from New York City's Union Square Farmers Market, and here's everything I got for a week of eating. I'm going to post a full cost breakdown tomorrow, as well as a day-to-day meal plan breakdown with some recipes on my Substack, which is linked in my bio. But first, I just want to gab about what all of this is. Starting out with the very fall part of the haul. Two types of winter squashes this week. We have this red curry and this golden nugget. And this one's new for me. These are Ferrano beets, which are these long Italian heirloom beets. Tried and true Romanesco. I've been getting this pretty often. Two types of Japanese heirloom veggies this week. We have these Kyoto carrots, which you already know are my favorite, and sakusaku cabbage. This is pretty cool flat cabbage that I really like raw. A much smaller seafood haul this week. This is pretty straightforward. So we have some swordfish, hake, cod, monkfish, and a little jar of little neck clams. Okay, on to the very colorful part of this haul. Two bitters, this Tardivo, which I've been really loving lately, and this Puntarelle. She's a little skinny, but I don't need much this week, so that's fine. And for greens this week, we have this micro shunginku, micro purple tatsoi, and this French sorrel. Okay, so up here we have a purple and a green daikon. Some of this very gorgeous pink oyster mushrooms. I'm very delighted with the color of the section here. For fruit this week, pears, we have Bosc, Bartlett, and Devoe, and then for apples, we have these little lady apples. Okay, on to some protein for the week. So some grass-fed whole milk ricotta and cream, some pasteurized ground pork raised with no hormones or antibiotics, and a dozen free-range eggs, as well as this whole wheat sourdough pizza dough. And then this side, starting up here, we have a grass-fed heat on teas brisket with no hormones or antibiotics, some pasture-raised bacon, and this is actually pounds of pastured grass-fed beef bones, and the cows are a mix of Angus and Hereford breeds. On to some basics. So these white sweet potatoes and these masquerade potatoes, pretty basic, garlic, yellow onion, red onions, and then this huge bundle of these thin green onions and cilantro. Okay, on to the baked goods, which I don't normally get, but treat yourself. So we have two cranberry cornmeal scones, this multi-grain croissant, a cranberry muffin, and an almond Danish, and then a cinnamon roll. And this is a seedy loaf made with things like chickpea and buckwheat flour, millet, and flax seeds. This is actually technically a gluten-free bread, but it's very nutrient dense. And like I said earlier, I'm going to post a full cost breakdown tomorrow, as well as a day-to-day meal plan breakdown with some recipes on my Substack, which is linked in my bio. And be sure to follow me to see weekly farmers market hauls and recipes. Okay, that's all. I'll see you next week for the next haul.